What is up, everybody? Gonna make a quick little video. Now I actually got a new modern Flatland frame with some crazy geo on it. This is by Nous BMX, Nous BMX I think. This is a Japanese company. Now this thing is a tiny little frame, 18.9 tube. So this is the Nous Versa 18.9 top tube. I think it only has like a 6 or a 6.7 right there, 12.6 chainstay. I think the seat tube angle is 73 with the 74.5 head tube. And I'm going to build this up mid-school. I watch a lot of riders nowadays. They're all riding modern geo mid-school. Even the old school guys have a couple of new school bikes. Alright guys, what is up? So here's my, well, I'm not going to say my completed build because I'm going to be changing parts, but I have the bike completely put together. It's rideable, dialed in, and this was kind of the vision I had for this bike. Now, this is modeled to look like the 1989 Haro Master Bash Guard. I really feel like those graphics are some of the best graphics. So on this new build, I wanted a black frame, so I almost got the Colony Prati. But I wanted to get something that was totally new school, and so this is the Nous Versa. It's an 18.9 top tube, so it's the shortest top tube that I have. It has a super low crossbar, so it's good for clearance. Built-in headset. But I had to do some things for the bike to get it kind of riding to fit me, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about the parts that I have on it. But it was just a plain black frame, and I feel like these decals definitely give it some pop. So anyway, so we'll start. The wheels and tires are from my old 2017 Haro Lineage that I just sold, and the pegs are the same. I have tree pegs, the Haro Lineage 36. Now, one thing new, I bought some used Haro 15 millimeter offset. These were off the Ground Master, 2021 Ground Master that John B just put out with Haro. Ombre brake. So I have, this is the least amount of offset I've ever ridden. Now the stem is still the same GT. This is 45 millimeter reach, 19 mil stack height. Now I'm probably going to try a different stem. I want to try a 33 millimeter offset just to bring the bars all the way back this way and just kind of test out and see for sure what I like. So the bars are chrome. These are St. Martin. These are the Chase Gwyn bars. Now they have 6-degree up sweep and 6-degree back sweep, which is not necessarily my ideal. I have custom bars coming in about 5 months, but I wanted to try something with a super low crossbar. I like the look of the bars, so F it, I tried it. Just for now, I had some grips at the house. These are some Animal Edwins. These are actually Tech 77s made in Japan, so these are 1990s Tech 77s. And I've got my Tree Fat Ergo seat, which is the best seat out there if you can find them. So one thing, I usually use S&M Long Johnson regular post, but since this top tube is a little bit shorter, they make a 10 millimeter layback. So that's kind of a nod to the old school to have a layback seat post. So got the Vision Streetwear sticker on there. To be honest, I think I'd rather have an old school seat post clamp just in case something fucked up on it, but so far so good. The brake, the 990 brake is actually on this upper side, and dude, to be honest, why don't people put them under here anymore? It seems like if you just put it out of the way totally, but so that's a new spot. I've got a 25 tooth in the house that I'm going to swap this one exactly like it, but for now, these are 160 millimeter Colt cranks. One thing right away when you get on the smaller frame is if you have a 175 millimeter, it's going to feel huge. So I had to get 160 cranks, the layback post. These orange pedals are just the same old pedals I've had. There's a set of pedals I want that are like literally 150 bucks, or 75 bucks. So I'm going to start saving and get those. So the back is still HP Pan Racer tire. These are, you know, all the same off my Lineage. So some old parts, some new. So the seat post, the bars, the forks, the decals. Let's just turn it around. The side. Getting something. So yeah, this is definitely a kind of a work in progress. But for the most part, I like it. It's put together. And this camera is not really picking it up for some weird reason. It's a Spanish bottom bracket, so I had to get that. It's a 19mm. One thing to note though, when you guys are getting a frame, this part here, this is so small compared to any other frame I've had. One other thing to note, like right here for old school tricks, see if I can get this. Here's shade. So like Miami Hopper, let me get right in here. So like you're probably not gonna get your foot in there for like old school. So I think there's a limit. But anyway guys, I wanted to try something that was just completely on the opposite end really of my other one, just to get a feel for what I want. I only live once. So anyway guys, peace out. One mod I did have to make was I had to use a NARP on my upper gyro cable. I went to a shorter length bar, so from 28 I'm down to I wanted to try a 27-inch bar, and no cable would fit just due to the length, so I used a NARP. And let me put this in here. Just like that. So now I can run a super short gyro cable. It's a little messy through here. Anyway, voila. So if you guys can kind of see just kind of a difference. Look at this compared to how high that one is. And look at the top tube. How different they are. Both 20-inch.